center Democrats are looking at this going, oh my God, the communists and the fascists are teaming up. We're done for. America is over.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Yes.
It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
This sort of question that every piece that's written about Trump can't really answer, which is how much of his politics is about a ideological belief in sort of fascism and white nationalism. How much is it narcissism? How much is he a crook? What is the motivation? And I think this meeting sort of showed that the narcissism trumps everything. He is very happy to call Mamdani a Muslim communist destroying America because that gets him great coverage on Fox News. That's why he does that. But then equally, he sees that Mamdani is getting a lot of likes on social media and he sees him as a celebrity and he wants proximity to that. Fascists often are ideologically incoherent, and just because he's buddied up with Mamdani doesn't mean that there's anything less to be afraid of. But I just think it's an interesting insight into his mentality as a US president.
Mamdani has practical things to work through with Trump. Trump threatened to withhold funding to New York, right, if Mamdani won. So there's a reason why Mamdani needs to figure this out, as well as actually confirming that he thought Trump was a fascist in the Oval Office while standing next to Trump. He said that he opposed the US funding of Israel's genocide. That's the first time any Democrat or any leader standing with Trump in the Oval Office has said that. That is like quite remarkable to me. And interestingly, Scott, it's also getting results for Mamdani. Trump said the day after that meeting that he wouldn't be deploying the National Guard to New York, which is something he'd been threatening to do, which is not a bad result for Mamdani. Earlier this year, when we first talked about him, I did say that politicians will probably always let you down. Mamdani is going to do stuff that frustrates his base, and it's going to be very interesting to watch how he maintains that support while having to deal with the reality of being mayor. I just think at this stage, he's got the upper hand with Trump.